He's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 7 perfect innings as he begins to close in now. 8th inning coming up. The Seawolves are out on top, 7-0. Stepping in, Sean Rogers. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Fouled away. Here's another 0-2. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
The third
At the plate, Carmen
16.
Abreu. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Grounded weakly toward third. Ridley scoops it up, and that's the second out.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackie Elkins. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight.
Elkins.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. 24 have been set down. 3 left to go. We've played 8 full. The Seawolves, Felipe Vasquez, enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 17, Felipe Vasquez.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Erie Seawolves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Number 11 with his 4th win this season, not allowing a single hit in 8 complete innings of work. Guy May was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the victorious Seawolves, 8 runs, 10 hits.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show today. Getaway day here in this three-game series between the Erie Seawolves and the Pedro Valdez, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. Stepping up now, Earl Montoya. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the curve.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Earl.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Dero, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base running.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Scotty Cohen. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Here's the pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Now at the plate, Rafael Morales. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The first baseman.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-1 home. Grounded down the third baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he is in there. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. A ball and no strikes. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first, and they get them both. So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Tomas Quevedo. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. fouled off. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Dixon has got it, and the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box now, Charlie McIntyre. He went deep in the contest last night.
The left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
McIntyre.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Batting 8, the catcher.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Kearney.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Seawolves are out on top, 1-0. So striding forward now, Earl Montoya. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Betts on the move. He's there and records the first out. Now batting, Dane Conrad. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
The batter,
into the box now, Scotty Cohen. And it's fouled away. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. So nothing happening this time around. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Seawolves lead it 2-0. Leading off the inning, Rafael Morales, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Now at the plate, Eric Gonzalez.
The batter, number 2.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pops this one up. But this will land untouched. 0-2, here it comes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
6 pitches, 2 strikeouts in the inning. Hard to beat that, and beyond that, he has to feel good about the way the curveball is coming out of his hand. That was a nasty-looking pitch.
Now batting.
Into the box, Tomas Quevedo. Hit in the air out to center field. Hitchcock sprinting after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. 5 innings complete. The Seawolves are out on top, 2-0. Stepping into the box, Charlie McIntyre. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Digging in now, Jacob Stallings. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
On to first, a double play. Digging in the switch hitter, Floyd Kearney. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Floyd Kearney.
Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. 7th inning coming up. The Seawolves lead it 2-0. Ready once again, Earl Montoya. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First delivery to him on the way. First, Dixon is right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. At the plate, Dane Conrad.
Now batting, right
ready
fielder.
with the first pitch.
Dane
Here it comes.
Conrad.
Grounded fouled off to the right side. Hit on the ground to short. To his right, Marchetti. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Striding forward now is the DH, Scotty Cohen.
10.
No hits in
Designated
2 trips
hitter.
to the plate for him in the ball game. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So he keeps rolling right along. Make it 7 shutout innings now. We'll look ahead to inning number 8. Leading off the inning, Rafael Morales, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 1-1-1. Grounded back up the middle. To his left, Marchetti. And there's one away. Into the box now, Eric Gonzalez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Peterson racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So coming to the plate, Tomas Quevedo. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Line, but speared on a hop. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. He's through 8 with the shutout intact. 9th inning coming up. The Seawolves lead it 2-0. Striding in to start the 9th, Charlie McIntyre, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Charlie McIntyre.
First delivery to him on the way. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Charlie McIntyre is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th.
Now
so
batting,
stepping in,
catcher,
Jacob Stallings.
Jacob
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Ridley comes up with it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Striding in, Floyd Kearney. He's their last shot here with
Now
two away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And there's a called strike two as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
4-0 the score this afternoon. Erie led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Number 11 earns his 5th winner of the year as he tosses a complete game one-hitter. Pedro Valdez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
For the victorious Seawolves, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors.
Not bad for only getting 1 hit. Take it. 2. Oh yeah, look at me. Second on a league week. I'll get up there. I'm gonna be on the battle. I forgot to pick a second position. But,
Time for minor league baseball. At the plate, Ted Arabu. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Akron, the left fielder, Ted.
First pitch on its way. First of 3 is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, man. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Alright, gotta switch it up.
1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first two guys in the batting order.
The shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Garcia.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3-1 to him now.
What's going on? Come on. I'll take it. All right.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Batting third.
Stepping in now, Pablo
baseman.
Moya.
Pablo.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Betts moves over, and the inning is over. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Corey McDaniel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Corey McDaniel.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Popped him up. Rice is under it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Good job.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Betts is in pursuit, and he makes the catch in the corner. At the plate, Fred Horton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
This guy's just trying to go for everything.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Striding into the box, Arturo Ojeda, 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. And he offers it the circle change and misses 0-1.
Okay, that's fair. You got a piece of it.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Jorge Gonzalez.
The third baseman.
As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. 264 is average entering play. 1 home run and a dozen RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a liner. It's down for an extra base hit as they have their first hit of the contest. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Cedric Bond comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 1-2. Weak ground the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Ted Irabu. The runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Ted Irabu.
First delivery to him on the way. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. Gonzalez stands at second with 2 gone. A ball and a strike.
Oh, that was close.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
We can get him right here. Let's see.
Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2.
There you go, buddy. Right down your line.
Fouled off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Swing and a miss and a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Leading off the inning, Craig Casilla, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Craig Casilla.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
All right, who just booed me? You'll find him.
And that's waved at and missed. 1-1. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
The first baseman, number 10.
Standing in, Pablo Moya. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air to right field.
There you go.
Peterson is right there as he takes it for the second out. Into the box, Corey McDaniel. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
To his left, Marchetti. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Seawolves are out on top, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Derek Gerbavats, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Derek Gerbavats.
Here's the first pitch to him. Liner towards first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Striding in once again, Fred Horton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Swings through it for strike number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Fred Horton goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Into the box now, Arturo Ojeda. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. Last half of the fifth coming up. The Seawolves lead it 1-0. Now to the plate, Jorge Gonzalez. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And no one will track it down.
Right here.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Hitchcock is over. 1 away. Now at the plate, Cedric Bond. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in once again, Ted Arabu.
The left fielder, number 24. Ted.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball 1.
Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees. 2 out, nobody on. Ready with another 2-2. Hit high and deep to right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Leading off the inning, Pablo Moya, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Pablo Moya.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a chopper foul over to the right side. 0-2 now.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here. Got him.
And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Standing in now, Corey McDaniel, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Okay.
Ready for another chance? Derek
Now
Gerbavant.
batting, second baseman, Derek Gerbavant.
First pitch of the at-bat.
No,
They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the lead off.
On the ground to the right side. Dixon has it. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Oh, great job to make a play on that ball, but he's unable to turn it into an out, and the inning will continue.
The center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Fred Horton.
Horton.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit to short. Played on the backhand. They'll go the short way to Beckham, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Seawolves are out on top, 3-0. Richard Pedroza has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Seawolves led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Number 11 earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Reyes Maranta wraps it up for the save, his 2nd.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role.
Number 11 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 11.
In now, Craig Casilla. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Got him.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Pablo.
Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Hitchcock is there, 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Corey McDaniel. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Erie used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Number 11 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
For the Seawolves, number 11.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Julio Ramos, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Ramos.
third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peterson is there to put it away for out number 1. So striding in, Tom Chang. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Richie Coker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Coker.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Edwin Jackson in line for the victory, barring a late turnaround. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here comes another 0-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score.
The final
Erie
score for our ball
Seawolves
game.
took the lead in the fourth and held on.
A player new to his Double-A squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
Your attention, please.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Doug Aquavito. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Hops this one up. Hood is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Now in the box, Sam Corson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Shortstop. Sam
Outfield comes
Corson.
way in here. The first pitch.
No, that's down.
Circle change, too low, ball one. And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are two away now.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Francisco Trevino stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Close one tonight, 2-1.
How do you even drop even lower?
Your attention, please.
Digging in, Guillermo Vasquez. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have two more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Fouled off. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Betts. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready now, Rafael Colon. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Two-run game, last of the ninth with two away. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Still no balls and two strikes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Erie jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Pack notches his 3rd win of the year. Tom Chen was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Number 11 hammers down the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game.